What's going on, guys? Pdaaaawg here, and welcome to Fightin Tips episode 4, where I give tips on fighting games. So, in this episode we're going to talk about buffering ultras through normals, and sometimes through special moves as well, which is pretty ridiculous, but we're not going to talk about that because that's a bit, that's very character specific and for the most part won't work. But buffering ultras, pretty much every character can do this, can buffer an ultra. So the premise of buffering ultras is that you're inputting a normal at a distance where it wouldn't hit, but it's kind of like an option select as well, because if it does hit you, then you're probably still gonna, you're not gonna get it because you're not pressing the button, but if you do, then you're gonna get something dumb. But what you're doing is you're pressing a normal. For Kami, I'm gonna use crouching medium kick because it's kind of fast, but at the same time its active frames are pretty long. So you do that, but then while you're doing it, you also buffer the ultra. So it's like that, except I'm holding down back because he isn't pressing a button. He didn't do a fireball. And if he did do like something stupid, then I would get hit by something if I'm not holding down back. So I'm just going to do that. So if you do the crouching medium kick and then do that, then you're going to be buffering the ultra. I'm not pressing the kick button because, as you can see, it will come out if I do it. But if he's not pressing a button, he's just going to block it. So so it's almost like a sense of predicting, but it's also a sense of on reaction. So you're just buffering, it's just a little advantage. You'll be sitting around here-ish and then you're just buffering the ultra. If he does do a fireball, you're ready for it, you just press the button and then that's all you do, and then you can hit him. So that's why if you see in high level, whenever like characters are sitting here, you know, doing their normals and stuff, and they're probably buffering ultras in the most part, and they're waiting for you to throw a fireball. Which is why like Chun-Li can do this as well, like charge ultras can do it. SPD characters can sometimes do it, but it's in like a different manner. They have to be right up here to them. I actually do it sometimes with Zangief, but I'm gonna make a separate video about his Siberian Blizzard, which is never you have to do it in the air, and you actually can like buffer normals and special moves into it. So I'm gonna explain that in episode 5 of this. But for this one, we're just focusing on the 2 fireball motions. I'm going to be doing the crouching medium kick. If Ree's not going to press anything, then I'm not going to press a button. But if the second it is the fireball, I'll read it. I've already done the 2 fireball motions, and I'll press all 3 kicks, and that'll be it. So, and also the thing is, you can't even tell a difference. So if I turn like inputs off, here's me not doing the buffer. Here's me doing it. You can't even see the difference because nothing's coming out. It's not like an option select where sometimes if you mess it up, the move comes out. Even if you mess it up, like you might get like that, but that's about it. That's like you're not going to put yourself in any grave danger. So it just like the only thing that's the difference in that is like sound. So if you're playing next to somebody and if they hear that, then not like they won't, like they probably will hear it, but it's just natural. So if I do record, and I record really like throwing a fireball or something, so this is doing my little normal tomfoolery. Let's set it to restart. So I'm just sitting here, oh, you know, look at me, crouching medium punch, I can be buffering my ultra as well. I might do the crouching medium punch and a fireball. Alright? So I'll be I'll be doing my stuff, so I'll be sitting here, oh look at me, doing my things. So it's like that. Let me do it again. Alright, just show you can do it if any. I might do it with crouching medium punch this time, alright? So even if you do down back, as you can see in my inputs, I still did down back in all 3 kicks and I still registered it because it like saves the inputs like while you're doing it. So there you go. I might show you it with a different character now. I might do it with I don't know, who should I do it with? I'll do Pdaaaawg and I'll do his Ultra 1, okay? So how to buffer his Ultra, because his Ultra is very different because you're not doing it from a range. Let's do it against Dudley. Alright, so I'll be pressing a button, but I'll be inputting the 720 while that's happening. Siberian Blizzard will be different because you have to do it in the air, but I'll be showing that in a different video on how you can get it out really quick. Oh, whoops. Alright, so you're sitting here, you're doing your moves, and you see quite a lot of people, like I know like the top Pdaaaawg player, he almost always opens his matches with like immediate Condor Spire into 360 because he's buffering like the 360 during the Condor Spire. Like that. But for the 720, what you're doing is you're doing crouching, you're doing something like that, a crouching light punch. While that's doing that, you do the ultra. I used to be a big fan of this whenever I played Zangief, but it still works for Pdaaaawg. So if you sweep them, oh whoops, You do that, and then you whiff a crouching light punch, and then you go straight into the Ultra. So they don't expect it. They don't even see the crouching light punch in some cases, because your crouching light punch is like in their body. So you're doing like you can hardly even see that. And then I just do like rather than just doing a regular, you know, SPD, you can go straight into the Ultra 1, and then that does huge damage. Whoops, did I move the camera there? So that can do huge damage. That's what you pretty much do for this. You can do it through moves. Pdaaaawg doesn't have that many special moves. You can just buffer the Ultra into. He has that. He has the Condor Spire, and he has the Condor Dive. But that's about it. Even then, the Condor Dive is pretty dangerous because you can't hit them. You have to be a bit whoops. You have to be a bit here, or well, you have to kind of you have to be about that distance. So you do that, and then go straight into the Ultra. So that's how you do it with 360 characters. As for charged characters, they do it like similar to the Fireball one, where it's kind of like buffering the Ultra, so like holding down back, pressing, crouching, moving, kicking, and doing the forward, back, forward. Plus, but they don't do the kick or the punch unless they actually see a Fireball coming or whatever they're trying to punish. So that's just a little thing. If you get really good at it, then you know you can punish Fireballs immediately on reaction. Like I've seen some replayers that do crouching medium punch, and then the other replay throws a Fireball. Like, oh, he's not going to react, but he was actually buffering the Ultra, and then he just hits him straight with it. Or it can like punish jump ins. So you do it crouching, like if you have Mitsu show, you can do the crouching medium kick. He jumps in, boom, hit him with the Ultra 2 because you were buffering it. So stuff like that there can be really good. You can even do it with like dragon punches and stuff, but that's not really more of a buffer. That's more of just, you know, hitting on reaction. So that's about it for inputs. I'm going to immediately make a video regarding Zangief Siberian Blizzard, his Ultra, so stay tuned for that. So I've been Pdaaaawg, and I hope you've enjoyed Fightin' Tips episode 4, and I'll see you for Fightin' Tips episode 5.